Hello everybody, Tough Luck here and welcome back to our
Road to $1 billion.
in the wonderful mining game Hydroneer, a well-beloved game where we start with just a bucket, pan, and a brush, and can we make that $1 billion? Here's to find out. So last episode, if you remember, we built this machine and we said we were going to let it run a little bit in between episodes, right? So I let it run a good bit in between episodes. Right here, if you notice the heavy frame drop, oh man, we have a whole bucket full of goodies, and we have another one. So the ultimate plan is we're going to take one of these buckets, sell it all off plain, good and simple, and then we're going to take the other bucket and start making use of our little shed. Speaking of our little shed, I just did a little bit more upgrades on it, just added a roof, a little bit of walls around it. We could even put a door on it if we wanted, because since we're going to be sleeping in here, I figured it should be a little more sheltered, and it didn't cost a whole lot. Plus, I did buy 2 more spanner kits in order to get those machines to work, and that put us down to a grand total of 24 coin. So yeah, that's why it's absolutely imperative we sell one of these. So I will be back when we sell one. But which one do we choose? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by its toe. If it hollers, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Perfect. Alright. Alright, are you guys ready? I'm ready. I've been waiting all week to find out how much one of these buckets is worth. This one is just about 2 spanner kits worth of machinery runtime, so let's see what we get. Oh my goodness. That's insane. $10,000. We're rich. We are rich, and there's so many shards in there. That's insane. Okay, now that we've added that to our grand total, it's not like that made a dent, or not a dent, it made an effect in anything, but also, if you guys didn't notice, I'm running an HDR now, so it should look a lot better, and I've done a lot of bit rate settings and such. I've been learning, okay? Research has gone far. But with this $10,000, we can finally set up a semi-decent little machine. Okay, so this machine's going to need a couple of things to work, and the first thing is going to be conveyors. Okay, right there should be, I hope, enough. We're probably going to have to come back. It's like a given rule in this game, expect to come back. But I did expect to grab enough stuff that we needed the trailer/cart, so that's why it's hooked on. However, that is going to take away like a third of our total cash. It's gonna hurt, but let's go ahead and get this loaded up and to the next store. The next item up for purchase is gonna be these guys for $5,000, which
you won't find better prices than these.
It's a little tight. If we're gonna be running a little tight, we accidentally bought one too many separating conveyor, but that's fine. But also what we need is, where is it? Right here. Ooh, a tier 2. Don't know why it needs to be tier 2, but maybe it'll be better. Who knows? Bam. Alright, I'll get this loaded up and take it back to the shed. Okay, so I got myself a nice little pile of, pipes and such that I'm going to need. And one more thing that we can finally invest in is this guy. This guy right here. Is going to help us boost production and speed significantly. And there's many more things we can do to do so, but we also need some more corks before we can actually pay our bill. So I'll get back to you when I have it all back over at the shop. Alrighty, so I got the cart half-ass organized with all of our parts, and then we've also got all of our other goodies in there. The last thing to do is just put it all together, I guess, eh? I am realizing that I am going to need a ramp, but we only have like $699. Nice. However, I don't think that's enough to buy a ramp conveyor, so we might be SOL on that. I don't know. We might have to pick out of the other jar. We'll figure it out, but let's hop to it. Okay, so I got the trench dug, and it is definitely looking like we want to pull out a, ramp conveyor, which we do not have, so I'm going to have to go pick that up. What I'm probably going to do is utilize this bucket right here, the frame killing bucket right here, pick out some of the goodies until I have enough money to buy it, because we definitely want it. It's going to make this a lot cleaner, a lot easier. So yeah, I'll be back when I get that. Oh, dude, you're a lifesaver. It's only $323. We don't have to break into any of our internal savings. Thank you. Mwah. All right, where's my money? Where's my money? I need to pay for it. Oh my god, the frame killer. The frame killer. Oh man, okay. Sorry, my computer had to catch up there, huh? Go ahead and buy these. And boom, now we're back to it. You're epic, thank you. Alrighty, and then with the ramp we can do something like that. So now we don't have to dig way too deep into the ground in order to get those to work. So, yeah, now let's finish the rest of the process. And voila, that is it. This is the machine. It's a perfect little sorting system. All that's left is to set up the individual sorting items and also put an empty pan at the end so we can collect all of our gems. And then we can also do gemstoning. Yay! Okay, yeah, no, but that's perfect. We also need more machines in this lineup. And if you check, that machine's broken. So what we can do is grab... Ooh, I forgot about this. Check this out. If you want to see what these little cauldrons are for, let me show ya. Let me go ahead and show ya. And this will also give you a demonstration somewhat on how the machine works. All of those get dumped onto there and they go really slow. It's really slow. But if you see, the piping comes in from there. I got a T coming out of where it goes into there. So on and so forth. But check this out. Boom, it all got shot into here. Now that all of those shards are in there, we get one of these. This is a shard bar. We can use that to power this. And so that's where our good old friend of forged iron pressure tank comes in play. So what we do is make sure... Yeah, no, we didn't. We did not set that up properly. Hold on. Let's see. R T. I think it's the other way around. Yeah, there we go. And now what we can do is open it up, grab the shard bar, bam. And now the machines should be a whole lot faster. Not a whole lot. I mean, it's not significant. This is the tier 1 piping, but it's going to be a little bit faster. So now that we got that going, let me go ahead and sort through all of those, and we'll sort through the lag bucket. Alright, now it's the time that everyone's been waiting for, the sortification of the lag bucket. We do have that extra one right there. That's for Claudium when we start getting it. However, we're not going to get it on the upwards tier, especially with a drill, so let's just go ahead and... Oh yeah, game crasher. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, we made a perfect sphere out of geometric objects. That's amazing. It's so bad. Oh no. Oh, my frame counter just lost it. Okay. Okay, come on. I gotta look back at it. But get away. Alright. Alright, it's making its way down the line. I'm just gonna stand a little bit far away. I'll zoom in on the edit. However, oh my goodness. Alright, first row. All of those should go. Oh, perfect. That should have eaten up some of the lag. Second line. Perfect. Oh, now we're in. We're in for clear frames. Oh, hell yeah. That's perfect. Oh. Mistakes were made there. Mistakes have been made there. Don't worry, we'll fix that here in a second. But now everything's sorted out individually, and the lag's done. And what we can do after we sort out our issue with these guys is go ahead and clear all raw resources. So yeah, let me figure out this issue real quick, and I'll get back to you. Okay, so now the issue with our gemstone sorting should be good. It's because the sorter is going to sort if there's not something on there. It's just going to split it halfway. So we're just going to take the sorter off for now. We didn't need the extra 2. Might as well go get our money back, right? So in order to do that, if you don't actually know, I'll show you here in a second. But what I want to do is dump these right there and put that right there. And then now we can see how it's going to work. They'll get passed through. All of them are in there. We're all good. So let me go ahead and hook up the scraps cart to our truck. Hop in the truck. I gotta pull that map out before I scrap it, but I'll show you how you can get some of your money back on items that you don't actually want to use. Alrighty, so you want to get rid of some items that you have left over extra and you don't want them to clog up your space. Well, you take them to the scrapyard. It's right next to the dealership, literally to the left. Most people overlook it. It's literally called scrapyard, okay? But what you want to do, I don't know if it'll sell this, but we're about to find out. However, we're going to move the truck forward and we're just going to come up here where it says scrap. Click the button and it turns it all into a subsequently valued cube. Now, since it is scrap, it's not going to be 100% equivalent value. You're still going to lose out on some money. But then what you can do with that cube is go to any old jeweler anywhere around Bridgeport or all of Hydroneer. For me, this is Glorsifia, so let's go ahead and grab our cube. And like I said, it's not going to be like the exact same value that you paid, but you're still going to get a good amount of money back. And I think that's what's perfect here. That's what we need. That's what we deserve. So after reviewing the prices, I was hoping I could get away with it. However, that is just a way too expensive combo. We could make the money, but we're skipping out on a very crucial element of this, like the very start of the game, which is this guy, this little guy. So let me grab the money that we made off of the whole enclosure, buy it, and now it's ours. And now we'll go get that set up. Okay, so now that we got the stuff back here and we brought the bucket over, I put the other one underneath back there because we got something to do. But real quick, let me find, I think right there is going to be perfect for it. It's kind of in the wall, but game's mechanics don't really make it easy. So that's what we're stuck with. But what I spent the rest of our money on, I think, yeah, it's over here. I gotta go pick it up. Is a spanner kit bag. Yeah, it's because we want to get the machines back and going. And we also bought a cork. Left the money over at the other store, but we bought a cork so that way the machine over here isn't making a bunch of ugly noise. So real quick, let's fix that. And we can turn it back on. Now it's moving. Going, and it should be slightly faster. Yes, this is perfect. All right, check this out. The gold's gonna get sorted now. Come on, sort. You can do it. You can sort. There you go. Oh, it's gonna do it. It did it. Yay. All right, but not real quick, right now, I'm talking right now, we're gonna grab this and we're going to start polishing all of these gems by hand. So I got like a minute into doing this process and then I realized something. We can't make like super expensive jewelry with single stone, single stone gemstones. So it's like, what's the point? I might as well just make a bar of gold real quick and just sell off half of it to get some money, right? Because we got hella gold. Look at this. Grab this. We can just go ahead and cut it in half. And then make enough money to upgrade the procedure. Okay, so we only really need $1,500 worth of goodies. So we can cut the, cut the gold down even more. This will be perfect. Right there. 1,700. That's all we really need. Just to save like an hour or two. All we needed to do was pay $462 here and pay $1,014 right here for these two items. Oh no, that might be a problem. I hope it's not, but we're gonna figure this out. We can do it. All right. Okay, so now that we're at base camp again, what we're gonna do is test this guy out. Because I don't think we can mix multiple gems at once. However, what we should be able to do, let's grab our gem hook, throw him on right here, or the gem polisher hook. Grab that lever. Don't know why I spaced that for a second. Grab the lever, turn it on permanently. Perfect. So now what we want to do is go grab our gems, polish our gems, very slowly polish our gems. Oh, some of them ended up on the wrong side. That sucks. Alright, now that we picked up all of our gems, oh, no, not all of them, but we're gonna go right here and see if this will still work. Oh, okay. So, yeah, that's what I was kind of worried about. There's a tool to fix this. Man, coming to Bridgeport for one item is just so disdaining, and it's $428. I had to sell some gold to get that. Look at that. I had to sell a baby bar. I don't have a baby bar out right now. Darn it. Show me the baby bar. Show me it. There it is, baby bar. Right here. One of these is worth $4.29. So, $1. I'll proudly take my $1. I was short by 100, but I just decided to sell a whole bar. Why not? That was just really cool. I think I'm gonna keep that. Okay, we have come back to a complete and total mess, but now that we have the item we need, we can fix it. We can pick up all of the goodies that spam themselves everywhere and put them all in one pile. I have to say that is an excellent feature, an excellent tool. Nothing else is in there. Perfect. Look how big that emerald is compared to everything else. Sheesh Louise. So now what we're going to have to do is repeat that process like 3 times. What process, you ask? The process of scattering precious gems all across the ground. Boom. Okay, something else got its way in this time. Oh, no. Oh, I feel like the chance of me losing stuff increases heavily each and every time. But we're going to get all of these sorted out, and this shouldn't take as long. So, see you then. Alright, so we got everything put in the bucket. It's all compressed into their biggest forms. Sadly, we didn't get any onyx. However, onyx isn't really profitable because it's so rare that you don't really make a lot of money by using it. However, let's go ahead and grab this little bit of gold that we have accumulated. And let's go start making some jewelry. Oh yeah, I just said a spoiler. We're gonna make jewelry. And how do you make jewelry, you may ask? Well, it's quite simple. Let me go ahead and grab all of our stuff. And we're gonna go ahead and put it in there. Now, you may be wondering, why did I get those, whatchamacallit, automatic crucibles if I have this? Or why do I have that if I was just gonna get the automatic ones? It's just for convenience, you know? Just a simple little convenience factor. I'm also buying time right now. You know. You should know. Alright, but yeah, no, what you can do with this, because I never showed off this feature. Ah, there you go. It's in there. Come on. I'm so failing. There we go, we did it. Alright, so that's going to heat up, and it's going to heat up the gold in a moment. Real quick, let me grab this, and then our anvil. We click it with left click it, we can select jewelry items. And so I'm thinking we're going to go with the necklace for our emerald. So let's go ahead and grab this, make a giant bar, and then split it into fourths. Where's our saw? Our saw is right here. This is a pretty easy and simple way of doing this when you have only 3 gems. You take your biggest gem, which is always going to be emerald. It's always going to be worth the most, okay? And you make that the necklace. Necklaces are always worth the most, alright? But what we got to do is heat it up first so we can actually mold it into a necklace. Now we take the hot bars. Oh, we just picked up a wall. I gotta get a building hammer soon. Alright. Bam. We've got ourselves our very first necklace. Oh, that feels great. That feels epic. And I'm realizing there was just a whole piece of gold in there that we didn't really invest in. So let's just go ahead and turn all of this back into one big bar. You know, nothing too bad. If you really wanted, you could just hold it over the fire for a minute. Nothing's stopping you. Okay, so now, there we go. We've got our bar. And then we take not the floor. Goodness gracious, man. Get a grip on life. Oh, that's gonna annoy me so much. Now we split it in two. And we can take the crucible off because we're lazy. Oh man, I definitely like having a way bigger space to work in this game. It really helps. Oh, and then if you right click it, you can go back, but you have to have nothing in your hand in order to accomplish that. What did I do with that blacksmith hammer? It fell back there. Perfect. Alright, so now we can grab our sapphire, our second biggest. Go ahead and grab one of these bars and make a ring. Beautiful. Now we grab our ruby. Ruby's like the third rarest, and it's about your deadline. It's going to be one of your most profitable. However, I'd still say emerald is way more profitable because it's still within the price range of the other gemstones.
Huh?
However, it's just way more common. You get way more emeralds than anything else. So that's what I think. Oh my goodness, I'm getting a building hammer. Don't worry, it's coming. We're getting a building hammer. However, I am curious how much this is worth, and I bet you guys are too. So we're gonna go take this down to the jeweler. Alright, are you guys ready? I'm ready. This is all of the spoils from all of not yesterday's, last video's work.
Used to
Let's
call
see,
this place the old ballpark,
7,500.
but
You
got
know,
a
I'm
lot
kind of
of
disappointed
less
by
than
that.
desirable
However,
customers.
that's not including the iron. So, I guess that's good, but that's a little disappointing. If we're on our road to 1 billion and we're making less, well, no, we're not making less. Alright, one more thing that we have to do is go visit Icehelm. But first we need to also buy, whatchamacallit, a scale. Is there a scale here? Please tell me there's a scale here. Of course there's not a scale here. You know what? We're just gonna go into Icehelm blind. Screw it. Okay, so Icehelm is right up around the corner somewhere. You could only assume a place called Icehelm is where the snow is, right? I would hope so. See, it may mislead you. You may go there. However, you just gotta continue forward, and up at this crossroads, we take the left. And this is my least favorite part in this game, getting up around this bridge. This bridge has knocked me off so many times. And then instead of going straight forward, Icehelm is to the right, where we can also find the Dungeon Works store, I guess you can say. If you're trying to build a very dungeony like house or medieval house, this is the best place to go. But I do kind of like their roof. Their roofing panels are really cool looking. And everyone loves a good stone floor. But another cool thing about Icehelm is, since it's all underground, we go in here and we can drop stuff off, right? Yeah, okay. So we grab that. And I grabbed my iron. Ah, that's right. Truck issues. Truck issues. Just gotta move forward. Okay. Grab my iron because I want to craft something. That's what Icehelm's all about, crafting. There is also a shop in here. Let me show you. But first, I want to show you another cool aspect. There's an elevator. And it's just on... No, it's not just on time for us. You don't take fall damage in this game, so if you really wanted to, you could just drop right down. But for the sake of content purposes, I'm going to show you how the elevator works. We go down. Yay. And then we kind of go over here, and now you can't hop off that way. Always hop off that way. Every other way is just way too slow. But there's the stairs, you can come down. That's how you get back up. It's not your way down, it's your way up. Now we're gonna we're just gonna set all of this right here. It's a giant anvil, and so I'm assuming that you guys are assuming that you know what this is for. It's for crafting. Duh. But time for the least favorite part about Icehelm. You want to go to their mine down there or pick up stuff from the drop-off point. I almost just fell down. The drop-off point like that, there's one outside that'll send the stuff all the way down there. It's kinda a little icky. However, thankfully the store is just right here. It's right here. Look at that god-awful staircase. But in the store, you can not only buy conveyors, I don't know if they're yeah, no, they're not a different tier or anything. You can buy conveyors right there, but this is what we're after. 300 iron, 100 iron, 60 iron. Perfect. So what we want to do is grab this guy. Where's the buy? Oh yeah, buy station's way in the back over here. Put him right there. And then grab that guy. We don't need much more than those two items. So we can go ahead. I'm curious, does it still work? It still worked. That's beautiful. Alright, now we gotta carry those back up to the actual anvil, so I'll get back to you then. Alrighty, now that we got all of our stuff over here, I left the money in the pan over there for now, so that way I can get to this quicker. But what we do is we take either of these little crafting items, and you see that number right there? That number is on top of the bar that it takes. That number takes 300 iron. So now I'm here to hope that we got 300 pounds of iron. Do we? Ooh, I think we do. Oh, we do. Dope. And all of our scraps come over here. I am so curious. Can we get another one? Do we have 600 iron? Do we have oh, we don't have 600 iron. That sucks. But one more thing that I do want to try and craft is one of those. That's a filter. Oh, we can craft one. So if you remember these right here, there was that dude who was selling them over by the start. I'm so sorry. This rain is getting bad. I hope it's not overlapping audio, or else I will have to redo the audio when editing. However, these are more, whatchamacallit, drills. The things that you buy at that first store. Yeah, I can craft them now because you can't buy them no more. But we also got away with making one of these filters. Filters are dope. Or not filters. Ah, it's not a filter. It's like a, whatchamacallit, pressure increasing thingy. Yeah, super technological. How many of those are we going to get away with making? The max we need is 4. Right now, 4 would do me perfect. Oh, we can do 3. Okay, okay. I bet you we can get one more. Oh, the bar isn't even small yet. Yeah, we can get one more. No, wait, hold on. 4. No, yeah, no. Math. Oh, okay. So it was like a 250-pound bar. Wasn't quite exactly whatchamacallit, the 300 we needed. And the mod, yes, Ice Helm, great fix. If you don't have it, I suggest you get it, because falling through this and then having to come all the way back up was so tedious. But what we can do is toss those right there, and it should end up in the back of our truck. I hope it should end up in the back of our truck. If it doesn't, then we got some problems. Alright, I'm gonna load everything up, get back in the truck, and I'll meet you then. Yeah, no, sadly the, whatchamacallit, the drop-in feature did not work. I had to load it myself. However, this game just looks so good in SDR. I only ever played, or not SDR, HDR. I only ever played it in SDR, and that was what the first video came out in, and that was just so disgusting compared to this. This is just beautiful. But now that we got this stuff, we can go ahead and put together another, no, not another machine. We're just going to add on to this one, and it's going to be like a really simple add-on. Like, check this out. What we're going to do is just put one of those right there. That's all we need. And then we've got to get piping over to this. That's going to be the hard part. I'll figure that out here in a moment. So yeah, I'll get back to you then. Alright, I just got one more piece to put in right now. I believe it's, yeah, T to flip, R. And then we can point it right there. Didn't cost us, but like, what, $200? I did accidentally buy an extra T. That's my bad. I thought I was going to need it, but this should do. This should do perfectly if we flip the switch now. It's on! And the last thing we can do, since we've upgraded our machine so much, and I'm trying to outshout the rain, I think it's going to be a great place to end the video. But real quick, we want faster mechanics, right? So let's go ahead and put those on. This is what you do with these. What are they called again? Let me check. Iron intake booster hooks. You put them on any kind of boost or any kind of intake. It's preferred to use the tier equivalent. So if you're using steel pipe, that's tier 1 piping, you're going to want to use all of the tier 1 craftable stuff to max it out, because you can't use anything better on it. It won't go higher than a certain pressure, and we're about to get the max pressure that we can physically get. So let's go ahead and line that up. Click it on right there, and boom. Now check out how fast these move. It's not a whole lot noticeable, but it is definitely a lot more noticeable. And we're also not even getting any of those into the bucket. Yay, that's why we have a magnet stick though. However, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to let me know down below. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe. I have been your host, Tough Luck, and this is my Road to a Billion, Episode 2. Bye-bye.